So I'm going to do the weekly tarot reading. We're going through an exciting time. I'm going to read. This one is going to be geared toward 11/11/2020. Okay, that's especially what we're going to focus on. So we've got 11 and 11. We know that's the spiritualist number, right? That's the angels, the wake up call. And we're really going through an incredible time right now. I'm sure you are all aware there is a shift. I want to talk about something before I get into the reading for that. I woke up to some comments. I have done some posts about the election because, of course, this is a huge thing going on, and they're in the group. And I get questioned very often about talking about such things in a spiritual group. Obviously, I'm a current events reader. I've been reading these things. And there was somebody, people, and I expect people to question why I even get into this. I know. And, but even, certain judgments because, the thing was spiritualists should remain neutral in these situations. One of the things to understand, a little bit of my background, my children are biracial. Their father was African American, he has passed. And what kind of example would I set for my children if when a police officer put his knee on George Floyd's neck, I stayed neutral? Okay. So there's a huge issue with racism, and this president was basically very condoning it, not speaking out against it. We are all aware of that because these are his voters. So other people had to speak out against it, of course. So why would anybody think that I would not speak up about that? Especially with these being my children, what kind of an example would I be setting for them if I was silent? And what people need to understand is this is a year 2020 where you could not be silent. You were forced into a position where that just wasn't an option. Because if you are silent, you are complicit. And that's what it comes down to. If you are silent and you do not speak out against these things that are happening, you are complicit. You are condoning it. You are accepting it. So 2020, we were forced to take a stand and stand up and speak out about certain things. And I, as a spiritualist in good conscience, must do that. Marianne Williamson is a very well-known spiritualist. If you know of her, she's written about the Course in Miracles. She wrote a very popular book, A Return to Love. And if you have heard, time infinitum, love over fear, it is really her who brought this message to the forefront as spiritualists that, most choices either have to do with love or fear. Okay, and I feel like we can even see that in this election. That's what we chose. Love or fear. Okay, love or fear. That's what it was coming down to. Because one candidate was having a message of love and unity and so forth, and another candidate had a message of fear and fear mongering. That's what it comes down to, and it's plain as the nose on your face. It's right there. I want to read something Marianne Williamson wrote. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be? Brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous. Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we're liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So this is what she wrote. Marianne Williamson also ran on the Democratic ticket because she, as a spiritualist, saw injustice going on. She saw that people were choosing fear. She saw what was happening, and she wanted a return to love. So that's what she ran on her ticket, was to bring that unity back. She is a spiritualist, was like, no, I cannot sit here and just watch this country fall apart. I have to do something. So when anyone sits there and gets on my case, the reason why I spoke out against these things, or I've come on YouTube to do these readings to try to give you what the message of spirit is, okay? You know, that's my goal, of course. You know, you really need to check yourselves, because if you were silent through 2020, you are complicit, okay? And if some of you have children, what are you telling them when they see this monstrosity on the television, lying and preaching hate? What are you teaching them? What are you teaching them that that is acceptable? So do not come into my group and judge me for speaking up against these things. Are we clear? This is what Marianne Williamson ran. At least she had the courage to do that. And it takes courage to speak out. And it's important to choose love over fear. With that said, let's get to our reading. So I've got some oracle cards. I'm going to start with those. We're about to make a shift into 1111. And, you know, you already feel it. We're trying to get to the new earth. So first, let's pull from the Lemuria deck. So there may be some star seed messages in this. So we've got the violet flame. So some of you may know the violet flame from Saint Germain. You know, that this is especially a high vibrational. And the violet flame is actually, violet is the highest frequency. So this day, I want you to anticipate that 1111, we're going to be operating at a high frequency. Oh, sure, there's probably going to be some people who want to reject it. But us spiritualists, you know, I even feel, even spiritualists who have been kind of low, and kind of dragged down, I feel the vibration is going to raise, to that violet vibration. So be prepared for that. So then I've got the card Beyond the Mind. And that's especially what we want to get. Let's get out of our head and so forth and really expand consciousness. So we expect that. Expect that on 1111 we're going to get beyond our mind, that something is going to open and get us to get to a higher state of consciousness, which is really important. And I love this. And this is this not what I just read to you? Shine your light. Spirit is loud and clear right now. Isn't that what she said in what I just read you? Shine your light. And don't dim it for other people. That's especially what she's expressing. Light is catchy, people. Light is catchy. So when you shine your light, people are like, wow, that's amazing. She's got this incredible aura and energy. I want that. And maybe they'll go ask you, how do you get to that? Crystals. I'm just kidding. A lot of work, a lot of shadow work. That's what you want to answer, right? But absolutely, this is the time to shine your light. We need to bring love back into the equation. That is especially the message of spirit for 1111. It's time to raise the vibration to that violet light, right? The violet flame, and bring love back into the equation and show people with love anything is possible. And then I've also got the fire card. And yes, bring about that fire. Look at that. Just powerful. Use your power during this time. And I really want you to set your intent. Do some kind of, your own ritual for 1111. And it's going to be a very angelic type of energy that you're going to be feeling And I love this transformation. Expect these energies to be transformative during this time. And everything is transforming. I feel like you need to be aware of that. Now, some of them that don't like the way the direction went with the president election, we're going to transform, okay? I feel like you at least want that, to transform into something better. And I really feel that we are going to get to that beautiful transformation. I love this deck. Let's draw another one. We're getting some good messages of spirit, which is important. And then we've got the crystal keys. So yes, charge your crystals. I feel, I don't see the harm in sending the crystals outside and letting them charge on 11/11. I know it's not necessarily, a moon thing, but I don't see why not. So maybe set them out and set the intent and kind of have the angels shine their light on them. I think that would be beautiful. Let's pull from my other deck. Those are some really good messages. And I feel we need that. We need those light messages of spirit during this time. Okay, so we do have also get grounded. And this is a big thing too. We all, as we're going to have these angelic energies and the violet flame and the raising and the transformation, it's going to be a big day. I feel it's really strongly going to be a very powerful door. Okay, so it's important to be grounded throughout the day. Expect the synchronicities, and I know we all love them, but you may get hit with some very strong synchronicities during this time. You may be like, whoa, and you may get overwhelmed. Oh my God, I'm seeing 11/11, I'm seeing 333, I'm seeing 5, just the various things. So make sure you get grounded, because it could be very intense for you. I mean, we all love synchronicities. We love it, but still they can ground us. And then share your voice. Okay, this is what I was talking about, okay? Share your voice. But I want you to do it in a way, which is really important. I know I had a little fun. I had to laugh and various things. I was very happy. But it's important right now. Share your voice, and we got to give that message of love over fear. I want you to really work on that. What message of love can I give over fear? What can I do here? So I want you to really look at those messages of spirit. Where can I bring love into the equation? Maybe squash fear. It could be with friends. It could be with friends. Get with your soul family. I love this. This is a beautiful image. Even in the group, that is a soul family. Or you may have a little tribe that you work with in various ways. That's one of the neat things of Facebook. It brought people together in spiritual groups to find a little bit of a soul family, a place that they can come and share their experiences that they are going through. And I know some of these experiences, I completely understand. Sometimes when we have these wild experiences, I saw a spirit, or, there was my odometer turned to a weird number, or just various things that happen. I had this dream and it was very powerful, and I feel like I was there. I think I astral projected. Just various experiences we don't always share with everyone, because we don't want people to think we're crazy. But, with the soul family, they, this is normal. This is everyday stuff, and they can understand you. I like that I drew the card yes. So if some of you are kind of wondering, is this really going to happen? Is it really going to be a door? Can we really choose love over fear? Spirit says, yes, you can. I love that. That is a great message. So I know some people are like, what if it still stays dark? What if we still stay on this road? What if certain things negative happen? So Spirit's like, everything is going to be fine. So that's especially a message of spirit that they're giving. And then I've also got Anna, grandmother of Jesus, sending the light, laying foundations, divine plan. I want you to kind of keep in mind that word, divine plan. So all of this that's going on, I know some people are like, oh no, this is, there's some people worried, and I empathize with you guys. I may not agree with you, but I empathize with you still. I can do that. But we need to understand there is a divine plan working on. We have always been on the way to a new earth. I think that everybody needs to understand that. The trajectory no matter what, is evolution, okay? Okay, we are meant to evolve, and we are meant to get to a new earth. Now, there may be some zigzags, okay? We have been doing this for, a few thousand years, zigzags on the way to a new earth. But, we're going to get there. We have always been set for that. That is the way it is. Now, we also have the card, the crumbling. And I know that that is exactly what is happening. Spirit is trying to crumble. 2020 has been a crumbling of many things. And I feel like even spiritualists who didn't like the way things were going understood that was part of spirit's process. This is Kali. This is Shiva. This is the crumbling. This is the destruction of things to make way for something new and fresh, to get us on the trajectory of a new earth. There had to be a crumbling. This is the birthing pains. And I've told you guys this for a while. This is the birthing pains. Everything is going the way spirit wants it to. We got to kind of accept that. Of course, yes, speak up, do this, that, but that's all part of it too. We are expressing the spirit. That is what we are doing. And then I also have the card Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So during this time, take care of yourself. Be your kind of own mother to your inner child. Very important. Think of the inner child. A lot of inner childs are real scared right now. Okay, we got to kind of accept that. A lot of them are scared right now. So we want to just, everything's going to be okay. What does a mother do? Nurture. Nurture. Let's pull some angel cards too. And I haven't lowered it this time because I felt like I need to go face to face with you guys. So we've got the Ten of Fire. So especially that heavy burden, we've got to let that go. During 11/11, we've got to kind of drop our burdens and so forth. We have been heavily burdened in 2020. We can begin dropping a lot of stuff. We're exhausted. I definitely feel your exhaustion. And then we also have 13, which is also death and release. So we're going through, we've had the crumbling, but now we are ready for that though. One door closes and another one opens. This time it is. There is like an ending, but there is going to be a new beginning. So we need to be open for that. There are going to be those that resist this, and I feel like they don't even know why, to be honest. They don't even know why they're resistant of it, but it's because, just like I said, and then I drew Ten of Swords, okay, which is, ending. Spirit wants this to end. That's what it is, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change. Embrace the change, Spirit saying. You may not like the way everything just went. It's because you don't trust Spirit and you are fearing things. But you have to trust Spirit the way things are going. They know what they're doing better than you. And that's one thing, even if Trump won, I will just tell you, I would have to yield to that. And I would just sit there, okay, so Spirit must have a plan that is beyond my rational understanding. So I'm going to accept that. I'm going to still, do my thing, speak my voice, connect with Spirit, give my messages, do those things. I'm meant to do that. But I'm going to trust Spirit that they know what they're doing, even if I don't understand it. So I feel like that's when that says embrace the change. I want you to kind of yield to that. It's really important to do that, to be like, Spirit, I may not like everything that's the way it's going. However, there may be something going on that I don't see that you do. So I will trust you that you will lead all of humanity in the right direction and you will not fail us. You need to say that. It is important you say that. And then, of course, I'm going to have my final card, the world. Spirit is going to take care of the world. The world is also about a new cycle, okay? So the trajectory, like I said, is to get to the new earth. We need to be patient with that. I know we want peace on earth right now. We would love everything to be beautiful right now. We want certain things that we consider wrong or evil or whatever gone. We're frustrated with it. I completely understand that. At the same time, we need to be patient. That is one of the things. We need to be patient and trust the Spirit during this time. This is my mantra. Anytime I'm confused or I don't like what's going on, I step back and it's like, I will trust you no matter what. No matter what, there's something that I just don't. And I've got to yield to that and just kind of go through this. I'm going to still do my thing. I'm going to still speak out, raise my voice, or teach, or give my messages. I will continue to do that, but I got to yield to you, on that, and that's what we got to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed the messages. Be prepared. 11/11. I feel it's going to be a very strong, transformative day. Because now we're going into a shift, and then I feel this kind of boost, and I do feel, and I've even got a little light here. See, a little bit of divine intervention.